things you need to do to keep this streak alive.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Down and away, ball 1. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Rafael Devers would be next. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have to get this one in off the wall near the 380 marker. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Ball 1,
no ball, no strikes to count. The set and the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
No strike.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. An inning in the books, scoreless on start of the second here in Boston. Let's check in with Heidi for a bit more on the weather.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident.
At times, you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet. Ball stays down.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Up next for the Rays, Brandon Lowe. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Behind 0-2 now. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looked.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 10 for him on the year, as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Batting 7. The first base.
In now, Nate Lowe. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. Zunino, a drive. That's out to deep left field. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. Mike Zunino has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. Now batting, Kevin Pillar. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Center fielder.
He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Meadows is going to get there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, today my spotlight's going to be on outfielder Austin Meadows. When I think of him, I think of one word: smooth. He's so sure-handed out there. Offensively, he's got that pretty swing, and defensively, he runs into the gap smooth. People, lock in on this guy. He's going to be a star in the making.
Now at the plate, Michael Chavis. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Chavis is playing second base today, but by trade he's most often considered a third baseman. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Chirinos, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Bases are empty, one man out. Line hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say hit inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Meadows in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Now at the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. First pitch on its way. Now here's a drive out to right center field. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Lucroy stands at second with 2 gone. Bouncer up the middle. Adames brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
A ball and a strike now. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Austin Meadows. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty. Power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Now the 2-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Full count, 3-2. There's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Down in order go the Rays, but they...
The Red Sox due to hit in the third. They're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds. especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready with the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Calling for it, Meadows. And that's the third out. Down in order go the Red. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. 2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder. The 2-1 home. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate, so maybe this will help him reclaim the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's right there. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, number 25.
To the plate now for the Rays is the number 25. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses 2-1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
The first baseman, number 30.
Digging in to try it again. Nate Lowe. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Rays Strand just. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The next 1-2 pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
3-2 the count for Rafael Devers. Now the payoff pitch home. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
The center fielder.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike one. Pillar, 30 years of age. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Two and 0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Christian Vasquez would be next. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. There's ball 4. Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball right side. Scooped up. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Sox leave 1. They still trail it here 3-1.
Leading off to the Rays.
Striding in once again, Mike Zunino. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
1-0.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot, as he'll take a look at ball one. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Even 1-1 count to Margot. The 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Benintendi going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park. Banging high off the wall. The runner has to play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Willy Adames is on deck. Taking all the way. It's 3-1 now. Comes back with a dandy of a curveball there, and it's a full count, 3-2. Three runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it. with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Pilar. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. One left for Tampa. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
The first baseman.
All right, thanks, Heidi. On the ground to the right side. 2 is left, low. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Grounded back up the middle, backhanded, and he's safe.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Here comes the first pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging. Base hit into center field.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ball 1. Bradley over at second. Benintendi on at first with 2 down. Ball and a strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
1-2.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Fouled away. The 1-2. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. So now 2 men in scoring position. Here's the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 pitch. High chopper to third. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Into the box, Austin Meadows. He set
the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
First pitch on its way. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Ready on 1 and 2.
Ball 2.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, man. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Reined in. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Rays held in. Andrew Kittredge will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Kittredge has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
The center fielder.
Stepping up now, Kevin Pillar. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's set and the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Now the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting, and at least he held. Up. He must have been guessing.
Now the 1-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2-2.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions. Michael
Chavis is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball one. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Action in the Rays pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts. And then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Christian Vasquez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Renfroe has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rays 3 and the Red Sox 1. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, number 25.
Heath Hembree is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 37, Heath Hembree.
Here comes the first pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The first baseman, number 35, Nate Lowe.
So digging in now, Nate Lowe. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Nope,
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Another try at 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Mike Zunino will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Lucroy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting it out in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Standing in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. 1-0 the count. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Now batting.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire. So striding forward now, Manuel Margot. He tripled last time up. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like, he just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Nope.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Margot stands at second with no outs. Here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. One-two pitch is a slider that misses, 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Pilar comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Into the box now, Willy Adames. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Standing in, Austin.
Your attention, please. Now,
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Working for the punch out and the offering. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike three. So now two men in scoring position.
Now batting, left field.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Hunter Renfroe. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
The set and the 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with two runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Now a flare out to left center. Bogaerts is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Rays strand a pair, and it's still Nick Anderson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Settling in now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
The 0-1 pitch. In the air, out to right. Running hard, he's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. 0-1 pitch on its way. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Bogaerts leads off second with nobody out. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Ball
Stepping
one.
in now, Rafael Devers.
Ball one, no strike.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0.
D-Rod.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball two now. One out and a runner on second base. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball four.
The center fielder,
Stepping into the box, Kevin Pillar. He was punched out looking at strike three last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike three last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if they'll fish.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one gets away. So now two men in scoring position. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with two away now.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Weakly hit towards first. And the two-out shot will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the second baseman, number 8.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Hard liner towards short, and there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the ninth.
Now batting
at the plate, number 25. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Looking up is Bradley. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts to jump out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Strike two. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Benintendi racing back, and it's gone as they add still another.
The center fielder, number 13.
time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now, Manuel Margot. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
A full count to the Rays center fielder. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal.
Now batting, third baseman, Joey Wendell.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. 3 runs already home here. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So Oliver Drake, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 47.
Standing in, Christian Vasquez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Into the box now, Jonathan Lucroy. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. Tampa Bay took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Yonny Chirinos earns win number 7 on the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field.